Giants GM Joe Schoen just fired back at the reports that he was demoted and that his role has changed since the Giants hired new senior vice president of football operations, Dawn Aponte. He also said it with his chest, I'm still the GM of this football team.
It's the 3 teams that she's worked with before. She's been on health and safety committees. She's been in charge of the salary cap negotiations in the past. So her skill set's going to help us across the entire, football organization. So, a really good hire, a really good ad for the New York Giants that I'm fired up about.
Who will direct the conversations about contracts with agents or free agents? Are you running those meetings? Is Dawn running those? Are you doing that collaboratively?
Yeah, and Pat, I'm still the general manager of the team, and my role has not changed. I'm still tasked with leading the entire football operation, and we're going to work in collaboration like most good teams do. And it's going to be a collaborative. Everybody's going to have their role, but there's constant communication between Dawn, Coach Harbaugh, myself, in terms of how we're going to build the football operation, and then how we're going to execute, the draft, trades, free agency, contract signings, coaching staff, whatever it may be. We're going to work in collaboration together. We're aligned in that, and it's been going really good so far.
Just to go back into what he was talking about, him having to say that I'm still the GM of this football team. I think you have to look at those reports, or you have to address those reports with common sense, like he's doing right now, like he did when he said that. Because if you bring in a John Harbaugh, you bring in the big fish, you give this man $100 million, you flew private jets for him, Eli got involved, Tom Coughlin got involved. This man has the key to everything. Everyone now gets demoted per se, and doesn't have to be so hands-on with anything and everything out there, because that's the $100 million person's job now. Everybody reports to the $100 million. So if you're Joe Schoen, it's kind of a win-win situation for you, in my opinion, because now, all right, I get to focus on the scouting. I get to focus on the GM side of things. Dawn Aponte will work on the football operations of things, kind of like Kevin Abrams did for 2 decades or so. And now she will report directly to Harbaugh, the $100 million guy. So now you've got this triangle of football operations where you can do what your LinkedIn profile says you were hired to do. I mean, if you're Joe Schoen, again, look at it. He talked about his working dynamic or chemistry with John Harbaugh so far. John Harbaugh doesn't keep you unless he likes the roster or some of the talent that you've acquired on this team, that he can now step in and win right away. This is why he picks the Giants over the Tennessee Titans, over the Atlanta Falcons, because of the roster or the talent or some of the key pieces that Joe Schoen has already acquired. So I think we need to reshift the narrative or the energy when he says that, when we report on Joe Schoen being demoted. Everybody has been demoted through those lenses, because the $100 million man is in the building.